Makeup. I gotta look good. You see my Playgirl shot?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they're online.
I gotta see it.
5 times. I was the only surfer naked pulled out in a surfing magazine.
What? Do you take any special herbs and vitamins? I mean, 70 years.
Hold it for nothing.
Oh.
You know, I'm too poor.
I like this guy.
I surf every day, but I'm too poor to pay attention. They made me a special shortboard in Australia, my friends did, and I brought it back to the United States, and I was the first guy to bring a shortboard back.
Wow.
To ride a shortboard in the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And everybody's riding 10-foot boards over here, and I went and got 8-foot board from Australia and brought it back.
Interesting.
And everybody thought, 8 foot, that's so short, that's ridiculous, what are you doing? Kill yourself. And then it caught on like you wouldn't believe. I sold 1 million of them.
Wow.
For half Jacobs. And brought those boards back to the United States. And then after that, when it came to short longboard days, I do fin first takeoffs. I was one of the first guys to ever do a fin first takeoff where you take off backwards.
What?
And you stand up and spin the board around. It's in my assembly movie. And all the guys I surfed with me in the 70s, surfing on the pro tour.
Wow.
It has my trips to Japan in it and everything. And they used to pay me to go to all the high schools and show this hour-long film and tell all my surf stories and my jokes. And
How cool is that? I'm here at Hermosa Beach looking at Mike Purpus star here on the Surfers Walk of Fame, and is credited with inventing the Roundhouse Cutback and accredited with popularizing the 360-degree turn. Hey Sun Tribe, it's Mimi back again. You know, the most important thing about surfing is having a long life in it. Legendary surfer Mike Purpus. I was so excited to interview him because who surfs for 60 years? 60 years! Since the 50s, this guy been surfing. He's 70 years old and he's still rad. And it's cold. I don't even know, like, he surfs every day. This guy surfs every single day. Because seriously, after 2-3 days, my legs are pretty shot. Like, my whole body is tired, I'm tired. And so I'm just looking forward to, you know, having this kind of longevity like they do.
Roundhouse was the first restaurant ever to have a salad bar.
Wow.
And he wanted, and the salad bar used to only cost $1.75. And he wanted some place that the surfers, he knew the surfers never had any money. So they could take their chick out and get a really good dinner, and it was healthy for you for not that much money. The most expensive thing on the menu then was a baseball teriyaki, cost $5.
That's pretty cool.
Teriyaki steak, and you got all the salad and bread you could eat with it. And on the salad bar they had shrimp, oysters, everything. You go back as many times as you want. So anyways, the first one, he's from Newport Beach. So the first one he built was in Newport, and the second one he built was at Waikiki because he loved the islands and he always surfed really good in the Makaha and the Duke countries and
wow.
stuff. And so then the third one, he liked to snow ski too. So the third chart house he opened up was in Aspen. So on the fourth one, he was always kind of, when we go to the world contests and stuff, he was like my babysitter. They put him in my room to try and keep an eye on me so I didn't get in trouble and everything, because I was like 18 or 19 and really wild. And so they didn't want me to get arrested in Peru or Puerto Rico or something like that.
You always had a lot of hair. Like, I saw one of your videos where you were teaching a chick how to, you know, the different boards.
Sports Club.
Yes.
Yeah, that used to be on before all the cartoons started on Saturday morning. But anyways, they had the Chart House restaurant down at Redondo. You know, he built that one kind of as a favor to me, so I had a place to go all the time, my date and everything and stuff. Plus, it was going to make a lot of money right there in front of the breakwater.
Yes.
So the week before the restaurant was to open, breakwater got 10, 12 foot just perfect.
Oh my
And
God.
John Severson, that owned Surfer Magazine, was making a movie called Pacific Vibrations for all the movie theaters. And so
Surface Vibrations.
Pacific Vibrations.
Pacific Vibrations. Okay.
Yeah, and you can go online and watch it and stuff. And so anyways, he was taking movies out the window of the chart house, from inside the chart house. And he was pretending like the restaurant was already open. People were eating dinner, looking out the window, 10, 12 foot waves, guys surfing by, right? Having dinner and stuff.
Oh my God.
So then anyways, I got 2 giant waves that were really good. And so then a couple days later, I'd get done surfing, I go back to my parents' house, and in the mailbox is an 8x10 picture. All framed, really nice looking, of me on one of those waves at the breakwater for that day. And it didn't say who sent it, there was no note, where it came from, what it was. It's just a picture of me, framed and everything in the mailbox. So then I go to the grand opening of the chart house, invitation only, you know, that Friday night. And right behind the hostess station is a 4x5 foot blown up picture, that same picture of me at the breakwater.
Wow.
Right behind the hostess.
Wow.
And I'm with my girlfriend, I go, God, that's me, this is so bitchin'. I'm eating here all the time now. And so every time I walked in and I had a date or anything, I go, yeah, by the way, that's me right there. You know,
That's so cool.
Behind the hostess.
Yes.
This is in 1969. And so then, all of a sudden, time goes by and they move the picture. And I go, well, I wonder where it went. And this is in the 70s. Because it's still, I take all the chicks there, you know, and go, that's me. And so then, they moved it over a booth. So I had my own booth.
What?
And I go, yeah, and it had a little plaque on it that said, Mike Purpose 1969, we're down to breakwater.
Whoa.
And so I go, oh, by the way, that's me right there. and that was my booth. So then, I went, in the 80s, I bartended on the Redondo Pier. And this guy comes in and he goes, I'm one of the editors for Esquire magazine. I want to do a story on you. And I'm going to interview you for the magazine. Is that okay? And I go, sure. So he did this big interview. I was in Esquire magazine. He got sent out from New York to do a story on me. And so then he goes, I'll take you out to dinner. Where you want a good dinner? I go, there's only one place to go to dinner. The Chart House. He goes, why do you want to go there? Well, it's great food, drinks, it's reasonable. All the surfers go there, and I got my picture there. So that's my place. So he goes, your picture's hanging there? And I go, yeah. So I get there, this is about 83. And so, and when they opened up, when it first was there, it was 69. And so then I come in there and I can't find my picture. And I go to the manager, I go, where's my picture, you know, and stuff. I go, I promised this guy from Esquire magazine, came all the way out from New York, that I have my picture here and everything, I want to show him. He goes, and they just changed the subject right away, wouldn't talk about it, kind of got red. So then all of a sudden I asked the waiter, and then the waiters got all red. And so then I can't find my picture anywhere, and so I go to the bathroom, and there it is hanging over the urinals in the men's bathroom.
Oh my God.
And somebody wrote on the picture, fucking Purpose cut me out all the time when I surf the breakwater. And somebody else wrote it, I got a bigger wave than this one, and all this stuff. Everybody wrote on it, and it was above the men's urinals.
Wow.
And I grabbed the guy from Esquire and I go, see, there's my picture. He goes, what's it doing in here? Well, when I went to grab it, I said, come on in here, I'll show you. He goes, I'm not gay or anything. And I go, hey, this is where my picture wound up. And that was the last time I ever ate at the Chart House. And I haven't surfed the breakwater since. And all the guys I surfed with me in the 70s, surfing on the Pro Tour.
Wow.
It has my trips to Japan in it and everything. And they used to pay me to go to all the high schools and show this hour-long film and tell all my surf stories and my jokes. And
how cool is that? Yeah. I would have loved to go to a school like that.
I did. While I was doing the assemblies up on stage, my little surf team guys would run through the audience and tell all the prettiest girls at the school that I was having a party that night at, you know, this house we always live in.
Yeah.
And then that night,
hey, how you doing?
Party.
How was the waves?
Oh, too much fun today.
Yeah, it was fun when we first got in, but it sure got bad.
So what's the secret of this longevity? Like, I'm 49 and I've only been surfing technically 3 years, actually. I've been in the water 4 years, and I'm from Detroit, so I've only been in California like 8 years. But I've always been admired the surf culture. But to me, you epitomize the quintessential surfer who wants to have longevity. Like,
well, you just gotta surf every day, no matter what.
My knees hurt after the first day. How?
I've been doing that ever since I was 10, and then all of a sudden my about 20 years ago my hips locked up, and I got arthritis really bad, and I couldn't barely walk, and I couldn't surf for like 6 years.
Wow.
And then this doctor, this one doctor told me that I was way overweight, and I had to lose all that weight because I was going to have a heart attack and die within the next year. This is about 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And so then I started climbing up and down these steps every day, pulling, and you could hear my bones rubbing back and forth. There was no cartilage in my hips. And you could hear it go with each step going up and down the steps. So out in front of my house, there's 93 steps going down the beach. So then Hap Jacobs showed up, and he said, I have this doctor friend, we're going to take care of you. And I lost 40 pounds in about 3 months. And then I lost 40 more in the next 3 months.
Wow.
I went from a 42 to a 34.
Wow.
And so then they went and got this other doctor named Dr. Schrader, who's the best replacement surgeon there is for hips, shoulders, and knees and elbows and everything. Anyways, he surfs all the time, and he said he was going to take care of me for nothing. And because I was in all the magazines.
Yeah.
And so then he went and replaced both my hips.
Wow.
For free at Torrance Memorial. And just to get me back in the water. And then I had to restart surfing all over again.
Wow, had to relearn everything.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
It took me another 2 months just to stand up.
Wow.
I couldn't even put my legs over the side of my board. I felt like Mary Lou Retton trying to do the splits for the first time.
Wow. What do you eat for breakfast?
Well, I eat anything that doesn't eat me first. I don't eat bread. I don't eat...
How do you not eat bread?
I don't eat bread, pasta, any carbs. I eat sausage and eggs, tons of sausage and eggs. But today is my yogurt day. And I have cereal mixed with yogurt. And then I put a couple bananas and an orange and an apple in there.
Wow.
And then I put 2 giant scoops of ice cream on top.
That's the way to live right there.
Get all down.
Sounds like good living.
I don't eat any potatoes, no bread, pastas, rice, no starch.
No potatoes. Oh my God.
But I eat tons of sausage, bacon, eggs, hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Yeah, I love hot dogs. And I get them at Smart and Final, so that costs $1 for 8 of them.
Oh my gosh. Do you take any special herbs and vitamins? I mean, 70 years.
Hold it for nothing.
Oh.
I'm too
I think
poor.
I like this guy.
I surf every day, but I'm too poor to pay attention. I can't even afford to beer. This time of the year for like 10 years, different surfboard companies that paid me and everything, they'd fill up a brand new van full of surfboards, and I'd be on the road to the whole Gulf Coast, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, and then I'd go down to Miami, then all the way up the East Coast.
Wow.
And they'd have signs at all the surf shops saying, Mike Purpose will be here at this date and everything, and there'd be people camping out in the parking lot for a week for me to get there.
Love it.
Like it was the next Star Wars movie or something, you know.
Well, you know what? I would say that your videos are very engaging too.
Well, yeah, if you get that video from Joel, my assembly movie, I took that with me wherever I went. You'd love it. It has classic stuff of the 60s and then me on the Pro Tour in the 70s. And I used to go to Japan every year for 10 years. sold more surfboards in Japan and the Gulf Coast and the East Coast than anybody.
So is there a huge Japanese culture of surfers?
Oh, they love surfing. They love California. They love it more in Hawaii or Australia or any other place in the world. They all want to be like California.
How has I love your longboard. This is like a beautiful longboard.
Every year, on Hap's birthday, when he got a year older, he'd show up in my house and give me a brand new surfboard for his birthday.
Wow. For his birthday.
I've been surfing for him ever since I was 12 years old.
Wow.
He was the first guy to start paying me to surf.
Wow. Which one, so obviously you like longboarding more, or would you?
Well, I mean, I started on a longboard. I started on one of the first foam boards in 1958. And before that, they were all balsa boards. And then I went to Australia in 1967 to make this movie called, you can watch it on YouTube and stuff like that, called The Fantastic Plastic Machines.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That's when, it's very cool. It's when the shortboard came out in Australia. And then I went over there, and when I brought back the shortboard and everything, I was the first guy to ever invent the Roundhouse Cutback and the 360. I was the first guy to ever do a 360. Oh
my God.
Shortboards.
I am so glad these young kids need to know this.
Yeah. Well, it says that on I was the first guy they put on the Walk of Fame in Hermosa, you know, the surfing Walk of Fame?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the very first guy they put on.
I'm going over there today to take a video.
Yeah, I got the very first plaque right next to the bench walking out there. And then right on the other side, like this is the south side of the pier. On the north side, right across from me is Hap Jacobs, that makes my surfboard.
Wow.
On the other side. I was the very first guy they put on the Walk of Fame. Now I'm one of the guys who chooses who goes on the Walk of Fame every year.
Whoa. This is exciting to me because
there's 7 of us.
This is exciting.
Choose who goes on the Walk of Fame.
Wow. It's exciting because since I've been in 4 years, I've tried to watch, I think I've watched over 100, surf flicks, and I try to learn everything about the vintage surfing. I love longboarding, I love the single fin, and I just love the spirit of you guys, because you're just like, completely radical, what the word rad was made from.
Yeah, well, it was a whole different life, culture, and everything. It started out, Gidget changed everything.
Yeah.
As soon as Gidget came out, everybody wanted to surf.
How was that time?
Yeah, it was underground. It was unreal. But it was.
Was it too crowded, or did you?
Well, not compared to how crowded it is now.
Oh, it's much more crowded now.
Oh, way more crowded now.
Really?
But back then, hardly anybody surfed. And Gidget came out in the movie theaters, and people in Kansas and Oklahoma and Tennessee and all these places were buying surfboards just to drive around with them on top of their car because they thought they looked cool. And here
I think they're doing that now too.
They're 1,000 miles from the ocean.
People are doing that on Facebook and Instagram now too.
Now they do that with those soft boards.
Yeah.
They get a Costco or something. But back then in the 60s, there's all these hardware stores and Sears and JCPenney's and all that. They sell surfboards. People would buy them in the middle of the United States just to cruise up and down the main drag with a surfboard on top of their car.
Okay, let's get that red elephant up here.
So basically he was surfing with a kid, and he told me the story of how there was a shark that was like so close to them, and the kid started freaking out, and he just yelled at the kid and said, "Stay still." So they put like their hands up and their feet back on the board and just sat there for like hours until the shark finally went away, and then they paddled their asses back to shore.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was an awesome story.
Wow.
It was sweet.
So I went looking for my Purpus star, and I walk into the Hurley shop. They're playing Bob Marley. Me and Bob Marley's birthday are a day apart. And then I asked her, because she works there, and she knows freaking Mike Purpose. Like serendipity today.
Right. So these are the new ones.
Oh, okay.
Where's Pat Ryan?
I didn't even look at that down here.
Where's my Purpus?
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.